At 3 o'clock in the morning, when most of the world is asleep and even many birds are silent, one backyard singer may suddenly burst into song with such energy that it sounds like the middle of a spring afternoon. The question is why? What could possibly make a bird wake up the entire neighborhood long before sunrise? If you have ever been startled awake by a loud chorus outside your window in the middle of the night, there is a good chance the performer was a mockingbird. These remarkable birds are famous for turning darkness into their own private concert hall. While the rest of nature seems quiet, a mockingbird can spend hours singing hundreds of different sounds, filling the night air with melodies, whistles, chirps, and even noises that seem completely out of place. At first, this behavior feels mysterious. After all, birds are supposed to sing during the day. Most people associate bird songs with sunrise when the first light appears on the horizon. Yet mockingbirds often ignore this rule entirely. Some sing under streetlights, some sing beneath a bright moon. Others continue performing long after midnight and sometimes until dawn. The answer begins with understanding just how extraordinary these birds really are. Northern mockingbirds are among the most talented vocal performers in North America. Unlike many birds that learn only a limited number of songs, mockingbirds are famous for imitation. They can copy the sounds of other birds, frogs, insects, car alarms, barking dogs, and even mechanical noises from human environments. A single mockingbird may have a repertoire containing hundreds of different sounds collected throughout its life. Imagine carrying an entire library of songs inside your head. Now imagine wanting every nearby bird to hear every page of that library. That is essentially what a mockingbird is trying to do. One of the biggest reasons mockingbirds sing at 3 in the morning is surprisingly simple. They are looking for attention. Male mockingbirds use their songs to advertise themselves. During breeding season, singing becomes a powerful message. Every note tells nearby females that the singer is healthy, energetic, and experienced. A bird capable of producing a huge variety of sounds demonstrates intelligence and fitness. In the bird world, a larger song collection can be a sign of a stronger mate. The night offers a unique advantage. During daylight hours, many other birds are singing. The air is crowded with competing voices. But at 3 in the morning, there is far less competition. A mockingbird can dominate the soundscape almost completely. His performance carries farther through the quiet darkness, making it easier for distant females to hear him. In a way, it is like stepping onto a stage after everyone else has left. Suddenly, the spotlight belongs to him alone. Scientists have noticed something particularly interesting about nighttime singers. Often, the loudest nocturnal performers are young male mockingbirds that have not yet found a mate. These bachelors can spend night after night singing relentlessly. Once they successfully attract a partner, many reduce their nighttime concerts significantly. That discovery solved part of the mystery. For years, people wondered why some mockingbirds seemed obsessed with singing after dark. Researchers eventually realized that many of them were essentially broadcasting romantic advertisements throughout the night. But attracting mates is only part of the story. Mockingbirds are also highly territorial birds. Their songs act like invisible fences around their property. Every melody sends a warning to rivals. This space is occupied, stay away. Unlike physical boundaries that humans can see, bird territories exist mostly through sound. A singing mockingbird is constantly reminding competitors that the area already belongs to someone. Nighttime can actually strengthen this message. Sound travels differently when the world becomes cooler and quieter. Without daytime traffic, lawnmowers, construction noise, and countless other distractions, songs may carry farther across the landscape. A mockingbird singing at 3 in the morning may be communicating with rivals much farther away than it could during a busy afternoon. Human activity has added another fascinating twist to this behavior. For most of their evolutionary history, birds experienced true darkness at night. Then humans transformed the landscape. Streetlights, porch lights, parking lots, illuminated signs, and city skylines created artificial daylight after sunset. Many scientists believe this artificial lighting influences mockingbird behavior. Bright lights can confuse natural biological rhythms. A mockingbird perched near a powerful street lamp may perceive conditions differently than birds living in darker areas. The light may encourage activity when the bird would normally rest. Researchers have repeatedly observed that nighttime singing is especially common in urban and suburban environments where artificial lighting is abundant. In neighborhoods filled with bright lights, mockingbirds may remain active longer and sing more frequently after dark. This creates an interesting paradox. The same lights humans use for safety and convenience may be encouraging some birds to perform concerts while everyone is trying to sleep. There is another reason these songs seem so dramatic in the middle of the night. Human perception changes when darkness falls. During daytime, countless sounds compete for our attention. Cars pass by, people talk, dogs bark, wind moves through trees. Birdsong becomes just one element in a busy soundscape. At 3 in the morning, everything changes. When a mockingbird sings in an otherwise silent environment, the contrast becomes striking. Every note feels louder, every whistle seems sharper. A single bird can sound like an entire orchestra because there is so little background noise to mask its performance. If you enjoy discovering the hidden world of birds, be sure to subscribe to Backyard Bird Mysteries for more fascinating secrets happening right outside your window. One of the most remarkable aspects of mockingbird singing is the bird's incredible memory. Scientists believe these birds continually learn new sounds throughout their lives. Each copied noise becomes another tool in their vocal collection. A mockingbird rarely repeats a sound endlessly. Instead, it often performs a sequence, repeating one phrase several times before switching to another completely different sound. The result can seem almost magical to a listener. One moment, you hear what sounds like a robin. The next moment, perhaps a cardinal. Then a completely different bird. Then something that resembles an insect or even a mechanical beep. To someone listening in darkness, it can feel as though multiple creatures are hidden nearby. In reality, one talented bird may be producing the entire performance. This ability provides important advantages. A larger repertoire may make males more attractive to females. It may also help establish dominance among competitors. In many ways, the complexity of a mockingbird's song acts as a public display of skill and experience. Yet there is still something deeply mysterious about hearing those sounds at night. Humans have always attached special meaning to nocturnal bird songs. Across generations, people created myths, legends, and superstitions to explain birds singing after dark. Some believed nighttime singers were delivering messages. Others viewed them as omens or symbols of hidden knowledge. The real explanation may be grounded in biology and behavior, but that does not make it any less fascinating. A mockingbird singing at 3 in the morning is participating in a strategy shaped by millions of years of evolution and influenced by a rapidly changing human world. Every note serves a purpose. Some notes attract potential mates. Some defend territory. Some demonstrate vocal skill. Some may simply take advantage of quiet conditions that allow messages to travel farther through the darkness. The next time you hear a mockingbird singing long before sunrise, try imagining the scene from the bird's perspective. While the neighborhood sleeps, he is conducting one of the most important performances of his life. He is advertising, competing, communicating, and displaying abilities that few creatures can match. What sounds like a random disturbance in the night is actually a carefully crafted broadcast filled with information that other birds understand instantly. And perhaps the most amazing part is that this extraordinary behavior is happening in ordinary backyards across America every single night. So when a mockingbird's voice suddenly echoes through the darkness at 3 in the morning, you are not just hearing a bird sing. You are listening to one of nature's most talented performers, using the quiet hours of the night to send messages across an invisible world that most people never notice. And if you think a mockingbird singing at 3 a.m. is surprising, wait until you discover the strange reason some birds intentionally imitate the sounds of predators.